Welcome, this is a follow-up tutorial to the earlier video on creating a revenue module with a foreign currency. This video will present how to create a multi-currency revenue module. Go to Modano, New and Empty Module. The empty module should appear like or similar to this. Next, go to Build Project Manager. Be sure to select the blue module icon and select Properties. Click on the Edit button and fill out the module properties for our multi-currency revenue module. It's up to you in terms of how much detail, but try to fill out these parameters. Now we want to assign the revenue module to the correct module area by downloading the latest module areas library. Select Financial Modeling and the module area of Revenue and Expenses. Click on the Composition tab and then pick the Workbook icon. The Orphan Modules module area can be deleted because our revenue module is now located under the Revenue and Expenses module area. Close out of the project manager. Go to Modano, Insert, and then pick Time Series module. The new window will offer you a variety of time series, both forecast and historical forecast. For this exercise, we'll simply pick a simple annual forecast time series. 2021 will be the first financial year. We are ready to insert our time series assumptions worksheet for our revenue forecast. Then the corresponding time series outputs worksheet. Now return to the assumption sheet and under Build, choose Components, then Add Below. Repeat this task in the Outputs worksheet for the Revenue module. Go back to the Assumptions worksheet. We can now add a category block for our foreign currencies. Let's call the new categories group Foreign Currency. We will assume 3 categories in this example. We can format our new block by merging across the assumption heading cells, which will format in sync. Then specify the assumption number format cell in the time series columns. To illustrate this revenue module, I will project foreign currencies in Australian dollars, Canadian dollars, and Great Britain pounds. Input some pro forma FX rates. Now we will create our revenue category block. Once again, go to Build, Category Block, and then Insert Category Block. We will create a 3-category revenue block. Format the revenue category headings. Then apply the assumption number format for the forecast multi-currency revenue numbers. Input some dummy data for the sake of this example. We need to create a lookup table so we can generate a drop-down box to reference the foreign currencies category block. Go to Build, Components and Manage. Add a lookup component. Let's save our module. Under Build, select Insert Lookup Table. Make sure to select the foreign currency category group and not the revenue group, otherwise the lookup won't work properly. Now we reference the foreign currency names in the Assumptions worksheet. Go to Build, Forms, and select Insert drop-down boxes. The input range will be the foreign currency lookup table names. As we can see, the revenue block contains a foreign currency drop-down box, which we can now allocate based on the required currency by each revenue category. Next, choose Insert, Hyperlink, and Intercomponent Hyperlink, which will allow us to toggle to the Outputs worksheet. Repeat this process in the Output sheet, which will allow us to switch back to the Revenue Assumptions component. We can now compose the revenue outputs. Insert a revenue category block like so. Be sure to check Include Categories Total Row because we want to derive the total revenue. Given we are in the output sheet, we will apply the outputs number format in the time series cells of column J. Press Ctrl R and the formatted cells will fill across column K to N. In row 18, reference B12 in the Assumptions worksheet. But this time insert a foreign currency category block in row 19 and uncheck the Include Categories Total row. Again, use the output's number format, but apply these FX numbers to 2 decimal places. Finally, we'll insert a final revenue category block. We shall reference the multi-currency revenue forecast numbers from the assumption sheet. To denote their corresponding foreign currency name, we will compose the following index formula. Go to cell J13 and write the final formula. Formula will refer to the foreign currency revenue in cell J24 and this Excel lookup formula. Given alpha is under Canadian dollars in cell H24, the FX rate will be the 0.74 in cell J20. The unique value of Modano as opposed to a bespoke financial model is the category block automates a uniform cell formula across all these revenue block cells. It's recommended to add an error check in row 28 of the revenue output sheet. Write the following formula, which will flag error values in row 16. Go to Build, Checks, and Add Error Check. Try typing a non-integer value and the error check will flag. Let's add an alert check to flag for negative revenue numbers. Write this formula. Go to Build, Checks, and click Add Alert Check. If we type a negative value, the alert check flags. Our new revenue module requires a module link in order for it to be used by other module components in a Modano financial model. Go to Build, Module Links, and Link Out. To ensure we are using the latest module links library, download the financial modeling file. Now select Revenue as the links out. Return to Build, but pick Auditing and choose the Module Content Report. As we can see, we only need to delete unused rows in our three areas of assumptions, outputs, and lookups. To prove the multi-currency revenue module works, we will now insert an income statement module. The income statement module proves our new revenue module works. Feel free to send us a comment, like this post, or subscribe to our channel.